Hello panel. Today I'll be showing the demo presentation for our project Interactive Image to Text System for PDF documents. Initially, we planned to work on literature documents. However, during the mentoring session, we were informed that the app is exclusively for invoices, that is semi-structured data. This required for us to rework on our plan and curate a new kind of dataset. We attempted to curate this invoice dataset by scraping the web, but the image sizes were so small that the text came out as gibberish. Since most of the invoice datasets are closed source, we opted for the next best option, which was a large receipt image dataset (SRD). This dataset consists of restaurant receipts that closely resemble the structure of invoices. Let me show you the restaurant receipt dataset. These are a few examples. We started by annotating these documents using the UBI AI annotation tool. This tool helped us in annotating and exporting the result in an OCR-processed form, which contained information about the bounding boxes, labels, and the text present. We then processed these textual files and passed them along with the images to the language-independent layout transformer, abbreviated as the LiLT model. We trained the LiLT model on these restaurant invoices to identify labels such as organization name, order number, date, address, subtotal, grand total, and tax. However, we faced major problems during annotation as we could only annotate a batch of 30 images at a time for free. Another problem that concerned us was the size of the original dataset that we used, which was just 200 images. This would cause a drastic drop in the model's performance, that is, the accuracy. Next, I'll be showing you a demo inference run on a restaurant receipt. This is the example image that will be fed in for inference, and this is the output after inference. As we can see, it correctly recognizes the organization name, the address, the order number, and the item value and name, and the subtotal and the date. However, there are some inaccuracies such as it could identify the tax and the grand total. Now after this, the extracted information is passed as a dictionary along with the user query to the LLM, that is a large language model, to get a response. However, here I'll be using an example query which is not related to the receipt that we just ran an inference on. In this query, the query runs as follows. From this context, and we provided a dictionary which contained organization name, address, order number, grand total, subtotal, and tax. The subtotal that we provided was $30, and the query that we provided was what is subtotal times 3. As we can see, when we do the API call along with the query and the dictionary, we get an answer saying as you can see, the answer returned is the subtotal times 3 is $90. Thank you, everyone.